I got a couple of things I want to run through with you guys very, very quickly because I don't want to be up here too long. The first thing is I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for being with us throughout this journey. And I think for a lot of people, when you decide to do something different, it's incredibly uncomfortable, it's incredibly scary, and that faith that God's actually with you, that God is helping you through this whole process, it really takes the pressure off you because he's got way bigger shoulders than me. Does that make sense? So that's a big thing for me. Next thing I want to thank is my lovely wife, Jen. She has just done an absolutely incredible job. I mean, she's been really working hard, with our home front to be able to make things possible for me to get after it and do what we got to do to build a business for our family. Another thing is I want to thank our incredible team. Our team is really working hard. Obviously, Pinocchio Station, they just came up here and just did an incredible job. And I'm just really proud of what they're doing and how hard they're working. And there's no question in my mind that we have legitimate people that are going to be RVPs. I mean, from the time that they joined the business until now, you guys look at them, and every event, I'm yet to hear somebody say they're not going to be RVPs. They've got exactly what it takes, and they're working hard to make it happen. So I'm very, very proud of them. Our coaches, Luke and Kim, Luke and Kim, they worked so hard to provide an example for us that we can fight for something that we want. And I think that there's a lot of leaders out there that don't actually pour into their teams, and I believe that our leaders do that. And I never want to take that for granted. I never want to take the pizza that you pick up for us at the office or, the winter's dinners that you put on. Any of those things, most folks are not willing to put that type of money or pour into their people. And we've got that in our hierarchy, and we definitely got it in our base shop. So give them a hand for that. Sam and Deb Yanka, I mean, they've been, we always talk about the rich dad, poor dad, and even now, I still kind of think it's so corny when everybody adopts themselves into people's families, you know what I mean? But Sam and Deb, they really set an example for us, and I really appreciate you for not letting it be easy for me and being tough on me, because when people really got your back is when they're willing to tell you like it is, whether you want to hear it or not. And Sam and Deb are definitely willing to do that, but at the same time encourage us. So I thank you for that. Now, a couple things I want before I get into my real talk. I want you guys, who's got their notebook out there? All right. I need you guys to open up a page, especially the extreme team. Take out your pen and paper real quick. You guys ready? So I need you guys to write a couple numbers down. 62, 8,080, 10, 13,700, 8179. All right, you guys got those numbers? Yeah. So let me explain what that means. In order for Tito to demolish, beat down, whatever the situation is, you got to recruit 82 people. You got to do 8,000 in premium. You guys got to do 10 codes. Your team cash needs to get up over 13 grand, and you need to make 8,000, and we got to do 0. My buddy from the movie Taken says, good luck. Listen, a couple things I want you guys to understand is the fact that you can get it all. In Primerica, you really can have it all. And I don't want to pretend like we have it all because we really don't. But we got a little glimpse of little things that Luke and Kim kind of paint this picture for us and some of the other leadership in our hierarchy. But if you really work for it, you can get it. Your life can be better than the way that it is. And that does take a leap of faith. A lot of people don't believe that at first, but that's a big part of why it's so important to self-improve. Because the better you get, the more you'll actually believe it. And a lot of these speakers, the videos, the motivational videos, they were all talking about your thinking. And we've been going over a book in our office, or in the hierarchy rather, called The 12 Pillars. And the 12 pillars, one of the things that it says inside the book is you got to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. You got to work harder on yourself than you do at your job. And the reason I say that is because when people work hard, because we all work hard, right or wrong?
Right.
The more you work hard for somebody else, you're actually taking away from your children. You're taking away from your spouse. You're working hard for somebody else's business and providing for that family. Imagine how many people have their kids being able to pay for their college education and all that type of stuff because you worked hard on your job. But your kids got student loans. Your wife has to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to work. You know, your family, your parents, you don't have the ability to do for your family like you want to. But you did all those same things for somebody else, not you. I think it's absolutely insane, since I've been full-time in the business, now that I guess I have a level of freedom where my time is my time. I don't have the money freedom yet, but I do have my time freedom. That if I choose not to show up, I'm not going to get paid, but I don't have to show up. Wow, that's fast. All right, so look, here's the deal, okay? Your business, all right, so you got to build your business, right? The next thing is this. What if you told your younger self that your life, when you turn 30 and 35 and 40, that your whole life was going to consist of paying bills? What if that's what you told yourself when you were 13 years old, 15 years old, that type of stuff, and you told yourself, you know what, when you turn 30, you're going to live and you're going to pay bills, you're going to eat at crappy restaurants, you're going to shop at crappy places, you're going to drive a crappy car, because that's what you settled for. Everybody talks about, I'm not settling with this guy or that person, but you're going to do it for your job? You're going to settle for your job. And when you have an opportunity to change your life, you know, I had a guy that was supposed to be here. I said, listen, this can absolutely change your life. And he said, you know what? Oh, man, well, something happened and I got to work. And I'm thinking, I would never have to do that. We got people that are making $600,000 and $700,000, and you're going to not be able to hear from these people because your job wants you to work for $10 an hour. You really got to weigh out the options. It's so important to weigh out these options. So, I think I'm pretty much done. I do want to just shout out a couple that I really think is really important to me in this hierarchy, and that's Sid and Amanda. They have really, really, really poured into me and my wife, more so than I believe they even should. Because they've got their own team. They've got people that are counting on them, but they take it to not be selfish and help and coach us. Month end was a couple days ago, and we're pushing hard to make something happen. And I had an interview, and it just didn't make sense. I wasn't going to have the guys' undivided attention. So I had about 2-hour gap that I needed to do something. So it's right down the street from Sid and Amanda's office. So I popped in, I said, listen, do you mind if I just go and sit in your, one of the empty rooms or something like that and just get some work done? He said, what are you talking about? Just go sit there. You want to make calls, do what you got to do. So I'm making calls, and I'm just watching this guy work, and he'd probably just come back from the dojo. He's wearing his karate stuff. He's on the phone, making calls. But it was just the fact that he was so unselfish to be able to let me just show up to his office. Who in sales or who in business would let you come to their territory and work hard and build something big? That would not happen. We've got that in this hierarchy. Yesterday, me and my daughter were out roaming around and stuff at the Fast Start School. This is her first Fast Start School, and she's just eating up with the environment here. It's absolutely incredible, and I'm so proud of you, Laurel, for really taking the step to want to be a part of something like this. So I'm there, and then Sid, he's sitting there talking to me about a couple things, and he's just saying, I'm good. Sid's saying a few things to me about, being grateful and really just watch what you're saying, watch how you're thinking, because if you want to do something big, your people are going to do what they see you do. And then Amanda's in the hallway, and we're talking, and she says, Chris, for you to get what you want, you got to take it to another level. And I'm thinking, where are you going to go to have people that believe in you, that are going to work hard and be behind you to build something big? So I'm incredibly honored and proud to be a part of this hierarchy, because we could have been recruited by anybody else, but thank God we were recruited here. Thank you.